Mr. Pattinson, how are you?
I'm good, yeah. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, we're not at the finish home stretch yet. There's still a ways to go, but we can look back a little bit. Where the hell would you be without Twilight, do you think?
Probably dead.
No. Would it be that bad?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea.
Do you think you would have stuck with acting? Like, because you were, I mean, it's well known you were kind of on the fence at a certain point of whether to keep going with this thing or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always, I think a lot of actors think about that all the time, because you just kind of have to, I guess, sort of have to confront your kind of insecurities quite a lot.
Right.
And I have plenty of insecurities.
Even now, with the
man,
world loving you?
Even more. I mean, it's like, before you can kind of yourself all the time.
Right.
Like, if no one cares about you, you can be like, I'm the greatest person in the world. And you can just be, completely delusional. But,
are there moments, though, where you buy into it a little bit, where you're like, I look pretty good there, I'm kind of awesome?
I mean, like, not for a while.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting almost sick of the side of myself. Also, I'm getting older as well.
Yeah, it's look at you. Falling apart, man.
I'm almost 50.
All right, so breaking down part one, I was talking to Bill Condon, your director of this, and he cited one scene in particular towards the end. I mean, that last sequence is so harrowing, where you have to kind of help bring Kristen, you're trying to bring her back to a life of some sort, right? Mm-hmm. Was that an especially emotional, satisfying, exciting scene for you to film?
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the only scenes in the movie where, for one thing, I was incredibly nervous about it, and that hasn't happened for a while, and because basically it was a 2-camera take, and it was sort of, I guess, about 5 minutes long, because we did the whole process. I mean, she kind of dies, they bring her back to life, I'm kind of giving everything away, but deliver the baby, show the baby to Bella, like, do all this stuff, and I mean, it's a big journey, and also, I mean, me, Kristen, and Taylor basically had our turns at doing it, and I think Taylor was first, and then I had to do stuff, and I was kind of absolutely terrified, and it's such a great feeling, like, when you think you've done, a lot of almost every angle of a character, and suddenly this thing comes up which is totally different, right. And also frees you a lot. I mean, obviously, like, in the movie, it's all kind of, it's everybody at once, but it's kind of, it was one of the times where I saw a take afterwards, and I was like, wow, that looks, when you watch the whole take, it's like, it doesn't look like Edward. It looks like something else, and it didn't look like me either. So that was kind of
it's the honeymoon stuff. Did you guys, when you were shooting it, feel like expectations are sky high? How can we possibly even come close to what people are hoping?
Yeah. Well, at the same time, no. That's the one time I have felt like kind of the cause button. I was like, this is easy.
Which part?
Just like, I can fulfill people's sexual fantasy expectations like without even thinking.
It's a cake.
That isn't acting. No, I mean, the only thing is the vanity aspect. Because literally, it's all because Taylor just ruined the whole series for me.
Right.
Kind of, as soon as he buffed up, I'm like, well, I'm thrown in the towel on New Moon.
I'm going to go a different way. Looking ahead to part 2, Kristen, we're going to get to see Rebel in all things vampire-ish. Did you give her any tips? Do you say, I've been doing this a little while, here's what you do?
No, it was just such a great feeling to know that when I'd been complaining, because she had to wear brown contact lenses for the whole movie, so she's like, I wear contact lenses, why are you always complaining about your ones? And so when she finally wore them and then was complaining about them every second of the day, it was kind of satisfying.
I know you understand. More additions to the family? Any pets? Any more dogs or cats entering the fray? Or is bear enough for now?
Yeah, no, still got the same. Yeah, just the one animal.
Okay. Just need that update. That's the important stuff. We want to know. And I don't know if you heard, I mean, as we tape this, Belle and Me, I guess, has been picked up for distribution. So
I just heard about this today. There's another interview I've had. Have
you seen now a cut of it? Because I've asked you about this for a while now. Have you seen anything?
I mean, I've seen one thing like ages ago, but I mean, I have no idea what it's like now. Right. But yeah, that's exciting. Terrifying.
I spoke to Hugh Jackman recently, who recounted the karaoke story. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He still says he still wants to do Unbound Captives. Yeah. Is it still something that you think you might do?
Yeah, I mean, I think I might be a little bit too old for it. It's an amazing script, but it's like I don't know. I mean, maybe it's. I mean, it's kind of, it's one of those things. I mean, if it ever gets put together, it's such a different script. Then I mean, I think I'd definitely want to do it if it happened. Yeah.